Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's Kamikazevondoom here, and I'm going to host the first of many Division 2 rumors video. It's going to be about one of many topics that we have about the Division 2 that we have heard over social media. We can't confirm any of this because we are all console players, and therefore none of us played the alpha. But anyways, there's going to be 6 of us total in this video. You're going to have myself, RCK Demonic, Jacob. We're going to have RCK Dazed.
Hello.
RCK Dead, and RCK Ben. And we're all going to talk about one of the many topics. We'll probably make numerous videos on this before the beta hits, and then we will be able to make more of like a podcast video starting with the beta. But anyways, you guys, what's going on?
Protocol has been activated for nearby
shoot some roads while we do this. The topic of issue is I have heard from the grapevines that there will be not only one dark zone, not only 2 dark zones, but in fact 3 dark zones. So I guess the topic we're going to talk about to get everyone's inputs are going to be the advantages, disadvantages. What do you guys think about that?
Well, it could be good. I mean, preventing this like level cap for dark zone for this level of this something like that. Unless it's just like one's PvP and one's PvP and then one's like PvP, PvP as well. Like it is.
I don't see them doing a separate dark zone for PvP solely for their sole cause of the dark zone is their goal is PvP. I mean, going for the 3 different dark zones, like you see, maybe they want to appeal to the solo player. So this dark zone here, you're only allowed one, your group is 1 person, and it's restricted, so you can't invite other people to your team. And then you have your regular 4-man group. Who knows what the 3rd one is? I mean, I know a lot of people have been talking about
Could you lay off the
6-man lobbies.
They went all out. They took 2 players
immediately.
I'm just thinking, like, it'd be cool to have different areas and stuff, but like, how are the servers gonna be able to handle that many people?
Well, that's the thing. Division 2 has, or so they say, dedicated servers. They're gonna have dedicated servers for Dark Zone, for the PvE content, and for whatever else they have. So they do bring in skirmish, underground, not like they are for here. I'm saying like in that aspect, like skirmish and last stand, just to give people something to compare. Those. If they do add those games, those game plans into Division 2,
Mike, let's get the blue.
They'll have
one second.
dedicated servers. So each section will have its own dedicated server. So if you want to
decide to push
the lag spiders.
And also, Division 2 is supposed to be split between servers and PvP servers. I'm like, this division is grouped into 1 server.
Oh man, bleed. Sorry.
Which is going to be really enjoyable. We actually get to have all of our PvP people into a PvP lobby. It shouldn't have as many dead servers as we have now.
That'll be good. That'll be good for competitive play, if they have a competitive side to it or not. It'd be good.
What I'm thinking is, from what was said, is that they're in 3 different locations, and based off of those locations, you're going to have 3 different environments, whether it be rural, urban, or maybe you're in like a park. It doesn't matter what I think they're all 3 going to be dark zones like this, but I just think they're all going to be different environmental.
Be different
dark
biomes.
Right.
Yeah, but
That
if we
could
keep
be,
going at these people like this, we're just gonna keep losing. So
That would be a good thing on that too. I mean, that's a good side to it, Kami. But I mean, since they may have, I mean, they're gonna probably keep the tiered system, so you have your 1 through 5. I could also see,
Right.
you know, like you're saying, it's different. Like, where do you want to fight today? Do you want to fight in the woods? Do you want to fight in the city, or do you want to go fight out in the desert? And then you can get
guys,
in there
where you
and
gotta
say,
get over here.
I want to hold Y while I'm in the checkpoint, and I want to go to, you know, the solo Dark Zone server or team play, and then they have different types of team play. You know, fingers crossed for that
So,
juicy 6-man party.
You're thinking almost like a tier sort of Dark Zone
Yeah.
thing, where one might be like a solo Dark Zone, one might be like a 4-person Dark Zone, or like a PvE Dark Zone, and then another one be like a 4-person PvP Dark Zone.
Well, like I got saying earlier on, where like instead of where I said like each Dark Zone
Chance.
3 times could be different.
Oh, you keep throwing grenades.
Could be different. Like the East Dark Zone is for solo. You know, for solo. Instead of doing it like that and going off of what you were saying, I want to go fight in the jungle. I want to go fight in the city. I want to go fight in the desert. Have that aspect, because that seems more plausible. And then when you get in there, the tier system or the tier setup is already in their code. So if they're already gonna have that research, so why not have instead of writing whole wide and say, hey, I want to go to this Dark Zone, this Dark Zone, this Dark Zone, and go to those and join those server types. It seems more plausible that way. I don't know how they should do the 3 different types of initiative that way.
Right.
I can see more of like a solo Dark Zone go on, because there's solo people, solo type people, like, and one of the biggest complaints almost day one is it's hard to run an easy solo and just fight people. Unless, you know, working on a nomad, that sucks.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's like 40% of the community that when they want to run solo, because either nobody's on when they're on, or they just like to play solo, they're forced to do PvE content, and you can only get so much gear and so much stuff to increase the gear and make it better. And that's one of their main complaints. So they did say though during the E3 that they wanted to, you know, broaden their horizons to help all the community, not just stick to the community of PvP, 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 Dark Zone, Dark Zone, Dark Zone. They want to also help out and do some things, so it feels like the solo players are not just left out in the cold, which I could see them doing a like Dark Zone tier where it's limited to where you can only have one person in your group. It's just you solo, and you can go around the Dark Zone, and then everybody in there, they're not in a group.
So you're talking like
Warning. Rogue
16
protocol has been
solo
activated
people,
for a
something
nearby
like that.
agent.
Yeah, well, I mean, they said they're going to increase because they're going to have dedicated servers. They can actually increase the player base per server. So I mean, if you have 20 people in that Dark Zone server, they're all solo, unless you know.
So here's my next question within this topic. So it says within the specs of the video game, the online, it says, you know,
We go down here, guys. We're gonna get
team
blocked in the back.
team
I can tell
co-op
you that
up
now.
to 8 players for the raid, and then it says online up to 50 players. So do you think the 50 players is going to be all 3 of those on the same server?
Possibly.
Possibly, since they
So you'll
did
have
say-
3 different, like 3 different Dark Zone tiers, but it's the same server. So it's supporting 50 people total. So I don't know what the numbers would be for each tier. Maybe the solo would be less, you know.
A nearby agent
What
has gone
happened?
Yeah, I mean, it really
That'd be pretty
depends on
cool.
how big. It really depends on how big the Dark Zones are. Like, I could see if they're all different sizes of the biggest Dark Zone, I could see maybe the solo tier, the biggest Dark Zone, having like 30 or 35, 40 people. But then that also raises, because you mentioned the 50 people, that also raises what everyone else is talking on the forums online, that dedicated servers, it says up to 50 people, more people per server, they already have the loadouts for 8-man raids. So what's to stop them from using that same thing to having, you know, a 4-man, like we already had the 4-man Dark Zone groups where we had the max of 4 people. But what's going to stop them from developing a 5-tier or 6-tier, 5 up to 6 people in a group in
Right.
Dark Zone?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot they have final measure.
And they up at 50 people. And I can see in 6 minutes from
Let's go.
plus they like having like they said before in one of the games, they like people having different gear sets, having that variety. So they, I mean, there's a lot more variety than 6 people before.
Damn it, he's lagging.
A rogue agent has been neutralized.
Didn't have to get that, but it's... Guy just put me in like
Oh my god.
But I would like dedicated servers.
There's so many people right there getting steps.
Well, they've already said
There's
they're going to
a
have
point,
dedicated servers, so that's... They've already said they're going to have dedicated servers. That's what... That was one of the #1 things that the community has been asking for and asking for and asking for and asking for. That's what they were saying at E3. They're going to have dedicated servers.
Which is good. It's gonna be good for the stability of the game in general. You know, it's just not like it is now, where the servers are really laggy and they're skip, they're easily, you know, messed with. So, it's gonna be
Another
different.
thing to think about with the 3 different dark zones, they might have certain factions
Attention.
within certain
Exiting dark zone.
biomes, and you can only fight like certain, like for example, like the cleaners. You would have like the cleaners in a certain area, probably in like the
It's like an urban
building
setting or
areas
something.
near, right,
Well, you
like near the
figured
capital or
the-
something.
Well, you figure the Suns gang is going to be in the urban city area, so I can see that being, you know, plausible.
They're based on like gas and shit too. Like tear gas and stuff, aren't they?
No, they're like a guerrilla game. So I mean, I guess you could say tear gas on there, but as well.
The Suns are run by XJTF
Yeah.
commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commanders, so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
that's
the
a
same
whole-
stuff.
So they're like
another
paramilitary.
Another section.
Yeah. We're gonna get down and dirty with all those factions too. Shadow, you have quite an echo.
I'm sorry.
And let's see, what else? So as far as the dark zone,
Don't waste my time.
we're thinking they might be either 3 different dark zones that are the same, just different elementals. Shadow, you're still echoing. Dang. There we go.
They could
Yeah,
make it
So
more
we're
like,
thinking,
I can see 3 different types of dark zones.
Proximity coverage
Like you're saying, forest, city,
System
desert, or they,
Right.
you know, and they have the tiered system. But then if they don't go that route with it, I mean, it's all desert right now. But if they don't, I mean, that seems the most plausible. It seems like it'd be the most efficient to give people all those choices, like they're all without different choices. But if they don't do that, then the only other option I can see is one dark zones for solo groups where you cannot have more than just yourself, and then do it that way, which doesn't really make sense because then you're just wasting map space. But you know,
yeah.
who knows?
I mean, they could make it to where like some like environments maybe more hostile than others, like they did in this game already. But like say there's DZ1, and it's kind of like normal, and you go to like DZ like 8, and that's where like 100 enemies spawn, and the big ass guy actually gets pretty the best loot, but it's more risky going up those areas.
That could be it too. It's different tiered, different difficulty things. Like Yeah, level 30, you can go into all, you know, 3 of, or when you're max level, I should say level 30, but max level, you can go into all 3 of those dark zones. But, you gotta start on the baby slide before you go up to big light slide and get your stuff. Or, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta pace yourself to get that gear and get everything going. Because the other 2 dark zones could be tiered higher. If you make the mistake of going into this dark zone, which is max tier or whatever else, you get shot
under
with 2
gear,
bullets and you're
not prepared. Yeah.
like you get shot with 2 of those bullets and you're like, what the hell just hit me? You need to go down to the other dark zones.
Yeah.
So another thing that I wanted to get to is there's been confirmed through like the demo and what we've heard through, well, I guess the rumors through the alpha, is that there's going to be certain parts of the map via that island off the side of the map that are going to be accessible at certain levels. For example, like 25 to 30 or 27 to 30. So maybe one of the dark zones, i.e. the dark zone that would be located next to that island, might be a part of the dark zone that only opens up once you reach the end game, maybe?
It's possible, yeah.
I believe that's
That could be it.
Well, yeah. That's what's it might not be survival, but it might be the island is just a new game type. That there's something on the
Possible, yeah.
It might not even, I mean, it's not the survival that we're used to in this game. It could be,
Yeah,
hey,
different survival.
you know, it could be like Tom is saying, it could be 50 people, but, you know, you have, out of 50 people that join the lobby, you have 50 in the lobby, but let's just say for a reasonable number, 25 people, you play in for the game, and let's just say the game randomly chooses 5 people, and you're considered the Sun Commanders, where you can actually sit there and you can control little AI things, or just have all the access to all of the stuff. The other 20 players are the survivors. They have to survive for island for the game map, or kill the Sun faction, or do whatever to win. That could be the new type of survival instead of like what we know, which I think that would be more fun. Is that, or having it set up to where it's everybody, you know, the whole 25 versus the AI. But I still think it would be more fun where the game randomly chooses. Now, like, obviously, if you join the lobby with a 4-man squad and you're chosen, the game should make your other 3 teammates part of your squad over there, because it wouldn't be fair, really. But I think it would be more fun having, like, you know, 5 or 8 people on the Sun side. And either they can control, like, 2 AI saying, hey, go over here, patrol this area, do this, or whatever else, or have, like, control over the defenses. The defenses are something where, like, they get, I wouldn't say all the weapons, but they get, like, an SMG with 2 mags and a machete or something. And they gotta, you know, that's what they're starting out with, while everybody else starts off with a pistol and, like, a combat knife. And then you can find stuff and scavenge. Which, that might be more plausible, since the whole Battle Royale thing is still a big hit. And I wouldn't think that Massive would not jump in on that.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
But I
I
think,
think I agree.
I mean, me personally, I think it'd be cool if they spawned you in with maybe stick a handgun, and then they could say you're being hunted, and the hunters come after you. You have a certain amount of time to escape before they reach you, or some shit like that, like you're forced to move. Because they are
here,
survival, but you have to find them.
I'm gonna reel you guys back in, because we're like 20 minutes deep into this conversation about the Dark Zone.
Oh, we can go 20 hours. It's good.
So, so overall view, we think it could either be 3 of the same Dark Zone, just different elements, 3 different Dark Zones, maybe different tiers to different Dark Zones, i.e. PvE or solo or stuff like that. And now we're even thinking that part of the map might be survival related, which could be. Maybe that island and that Dark Zone could be turned into some sort of survival.
And just to recap that though, Kami, it's not the survival that we all know in this game. I'm thinking it's going to be a new survival type. It's going to be a new survival type.
Yeah, that's what everyone's going to get out of their heads, that this game is going to reflect Division 2. No, Division 2 is its own brand new separate game. Yes, it has elements in the game that refer to this game, but it's not the same game.
Yeah, I mean, going back to E3 when they said that it's a completely, like you're saying, Demonic, it's a completely its own separate game, that there are going to be little bits and pieces, mainly the storyline is on it, and they never even said whether there's going to be a recalibration station, optimization station, skirmish, underground, last stand. They never said that stuff's going to be transferred over. They said it might, there might be a version of it, or there might be something better. And then he kind of trailed away.
Yeah. Yeah, we're coming to you, Daze. I've got a Bluetooth. Alright, so going down the list, does everyone think having multiple DCs would be a better thing? Yes or no?
Yes.
I think yes.
Oh shit.
Daze thinks yes.
Right.
Jacob,
As
yes.
long as it's done right.
Alright.
Yes.
Everyone
gonna
thinks
be-
this would be a
no.
good idea.
No. Let me voice an opinion for them. I think it's a great concept. If anyway we're speculating. But if you're using the DC we have for this game now, if it's 3 separate DCs like that, I don't see a point. Do I did to have 3 separate free-for-all DCs? No, I don't. I think
Blew it back up.
maybe the 2, but if they're you know, tiered off, you know, different, you know, you have facilities and stuff like that. Yes, I agree 100% with it, but it really just depends what kind of route they're going to go with it. So I'm not going to get an honest opinion yet on that fact until we find out more.
Back up, Randall.
I don't want to get my hopes up. For one thing, Ubisoft has to be like, oh well, you saw this, so here you go, but we're gonna have something completely different because we thought this would be more fun for you, not what y'all think would be more fun.
What's going on with this game, if it's done right, but now, as you said,
Yeah.
just on the side of it, they're all different sizes of the stall. And the smallest easy is actually an arena. But we can talk about that on another talk, a weekly talk.
Yeah.
But that's the arena concept.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want me to I don't know if you want me to talk about
This-
that now or wait till the next video.
I think we were just this whole video was just to see everyone's thought on the Dark Zone. But yeah, we'll bring up other topics and other ones. We still have plenty of time before the beta.
I mean, if that small dark zone is that, that's another. That's a whole other video. But we'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah. No,
So-
I'm good. I'm good with that.
You guys listening, be ready.
Yeah. If you have made it this far through this video, I applaud you. And
Sorry
thank you
about some of
for
the tangents,
listening.
but it's-
Listening to our first ever open forum of a podcast.
See, coming this is where you cut in the music video. Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna give you up.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rickroll everybody.
You got a bird inbound on your
Let's debate it this far.
But until next time, does anyone have anything to add about the Dark Zones as parting words?
No more snow.
No more snow.
No more.
Oh, there's snow. There's snow, Jacob. Just not snow you think of.
Yellow.
No more falling down steps.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
no more falling
Yes.
through the steps, glitching through the map. Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
you'll be
yes.
falling down
Please
steps.
don't glitch us through the map. Oh gosh.
You won't be falling through steps. You'll be tripping on dust now.
Well, hope everybody enjoyed the video, and we'll make sure to do this one again. I am Kamikazevondoom, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. 34 minutes.